So coming into spring here, I've got this dead spot in the Kentucky Bluegrass that showed up late last fall. It's by the road where I put my trash, and I think something spilled on the lawn and killed a section. I'm not quite sure what happened, but I'm gonna have to repair it. So today I'm measuring the dead area so I can figure out how much seed I'm gonna need to pre-germinate for later this week. I need to get the amount just right because this is one of the warmest spots in my lawn. It gets full sun and it's by the road, so in the summer, the soil temperatures get quite warm. If I have too much grass competing against itself, it won't survive the summer heat. The seeding rate for this bluegrass blend calls for 2 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Since we're seeding only about 5 square feet, it comes out to about 1/10 of an ounce of seed. We'll then get it mixed in with some soil in a 5-gallon bucket, and then finally I'll add some water and start the germination process. Pre-germinating will allow me to put the mixture out by the road when there's a good window of weather. This will protect the seed from a washout or some other unfortunate weather-related event. Now, this bluegrass germinated in about 5 days during the last overseeding I did on the front lawn this fall. This is pretty quick for bluegrass, but honestly, I'm curious about how this SS 1100 germinates compared to the famously fast SS 9000 ryegrass. So I'm just gonna try a side-by-side comparison while I got the materials out to see how much faster the rye is compared to the bluegrass. Okay, so while we wait for that Kentucky Bluegrass to germinate, I think what we're gonna do today is we're gonna open up the putting green. Now we got some worm castings out here that we're gonna have to vacuum up before we take the Swordman over it, because I don't wanna smash those into the putting green. Okay, we just finished mowing the putting green. Now we're gonna put the holes in and see how it's rolling. Okay, there it is. We got the putting green cut. We put a cup in. Not looking too bad for March 20th. So I'm here with my Kentucky Bluegrass and Perennial Ryegrass, and the results are in on the germination rates. So this ryegrass, this came up in just 4 days, whereas this Kentucky Bluegrass came up in 6 days. As you can see here, the ryegrass is coming in much more aggressively. Look at this, just after 6 days, the grass shoots are already almost an inch tall, where with the Kentucky Bluegrass, there's only 2 shoots that have broken up through the soil. So if you're looking to establish a lawn really quickly, you can go with the perennial ryegrass. However, it's not a great mono stand, whereas with the Kentucky Bluegrass, it's a great mono stand. Since the seed has started to germinate, the rest of the seed will be coming up any moment. So now's the time to cover up the bare spot with our mixture. In terms of watering, we'll have to keep the soil somewhere between saturated and excessively dry. Once the plant gets to a 1/2 inch in height, you can dial down the watering. You can also add some high phosphorus fertilizer because that is the most important nutrient for root development in the early stage of the plant's life. A good product to use would be the Menards 15-23-10 starter fertilizer. Now you might be wondering, when can I mow the new grass? Well, you can start to mow once you'll be removing 1/3 of the plant. So if you want to maintain your lawn at 2 inches, you can start to mow when the shoot is 3 inches high. Now, if you plan on doing a complete overseed, I have a video on that process linked below. I hope this helped, And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.